costumes are amazing.
So, you know, everyone's really just so happy that you could come over to Manila and join Asia Pop Comicon 2016. So, you know, Nicholas, you started very early in your career, you know, from a mountain boy. And how's it been? Because, you know, a lot of child actors, they have, you know, they struggle a little bit with the transition, but in your case, it seemed to be relatively painless. So how did you do it? I mean, for some, they really struggle a lot with it.
Well, yeah, I mean, teenage years are pretty painful for most people.
Yes.
I was lucky whereby I stayed in school till I was 17 at a normal school, so I had normal friends, had a pretty normal life outside of work. And then got very lucky with getting cast in Skins, the TV show.
That's right. A lot of Skins fans.
And just you were so cool. Thank you so much.
And you know, wasn't it a bit like shocking for a lot of the people, because you know you were this adorable kid in About a Boy. Skins was a little edgy, a little scary.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it.
Yeah.
You know, whenever reading a script or looking at some work, potential work, I like to try and do things that people wouldn't expect.
Yeah.
Or to do something different that I haven't done before. So Skins was certainly that. The opening of Skins originally was actually meant to be me rapping in French and dancing. And then they realized that I can't rap in French and I can't dance, and they were like, alright, let's have an interesting way instead.
And you know, like, you are, like, in the X-Men movies, you're the third actor to be cast as Beast. Although one was more of like a cameo, but how did you approach, you know, coming off of Kelsey Grammer's Beast? Like, did you make it a point that we're a little bit similar, or you wanted to make sure it was a very different approach?
I did. I watched what Kelsey did, obviously.
Yeah.
And then I watched a lot of Frasier, the TV show. Just to try and imitate his accent a little bit.
Oh, really? Cool.
So I kind of based it. Although his accent it's certainly of an older gentleman. So I wanted to keep it a little bit younger and a little less pretentious for the younger role, but capture that intelligence that he has.
Were you a fan of the X-Men growing up?
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
I watched the cartoon.
Oh, that's good. And that's the thing. I mean, you are living the life. A lot of the geeks are just fantasizing about. You're actually playing one of the X-Men.
I mean, it's pretty crazy.
It's really crazy.
How I feel about
now, let's say, you know, you are cast as the Beast. We all know that. But what if, let's just say, in an alternate universe, you had a choice other than the Beast? Who would you like to portray? Which superhero?
You know what? When the cartoon Beast was actually my favorite, I also really liked Gambit.
Oh yeah. And you know, like, you know, since you're part of this series, is it officially like? Is it safe to say that you're officially been handed over the series? Like for the younger this younger batch of the X-Men, has there been like an official? Okay, from now on, you know, the Hugh Jackman X-Men are no longer there, but it's your turn. So, have you been given official, like you are the new X-Men?
Well, I'm actually kind of the old X-Men now.
Yeah.
I was the new one, and then Ty and Sophie and all the new cast came in.
Yeah.
So I'm now like the middle-aged X-Men.
The middle X-Men.
And then the middle-aged X-Men. But I certainly, it was going into it, growing up on the films, and it's very sad that, you know, Hugh Jackman won't be playing Wolverine anymore. Yeah, it's because, you know, there was some very surreal moments for me, like watching him and seeing how he brought that character to life on film and then in scenes was incredible, and he's been a wonderful Wolverine, so I feel very lucky to have grown up watching him and got the chance to be in the films with him.
You know, a lot of the filmmakers are saying that the next X-Men movie will be like set in the 90s, the 90s X-Men, the one that we all watch in the cartoons. And how are you, like, how are you feeling about that? Like a 90s X-Men, and then there are also talks of redoing the Dark Phoenix saga. So how do you feel about that?
I mean, Phoenix is a wonderful character.
Yeah.
So yeah, if they get into that, that'd be incredible. 90s wise, one of my favorite things about these movies in the last, like doing the 60s, 70s, 80s, is the music.
Right.
And I love 90s music.
90s music?
Yeah.
What do you listen? What's your favorite 90s?
One of my first albums I bought was Oasis.
Oh, okay. But you know what? A lot of people, I don't know if, I'm sure your fans know this, but for generally, a lot of people might not know that you are actually a choir boy. You can actually sing! Like getting into singing or something? Yeah.
No,
Ever?
I have a terrible voice.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, it was okay, but nowadays, like I sing in the shower, and that's kind of
all right. So you know, like having made you know, like a lot of the X-Men movies, have you guys grown tight?
Oh yeah, like James McAvoy is one of my best friends. It's mental. But we play games together, we race together, we play football on a Saturday with each other. So he's become one of my best friends, and the whole team, even the new group coming in this time, and the older guys as well. It's kind of like going back to school each time we make one.
And speaking of squads, earlier I got to interview Joe Dempsey, and you were. You co-starred with each other for, Skins. And so, have you guys kept in touch throughout the, after Skins?
He's one of my best friends.
Oh, really?
We're here together.
So this is not a reunion for you. You guys have always been in touch.
Oh yeah, no, we've stayed great friends. So we see each other all the time in London. We're kind of the same group of friends, and yeah, it's good.
Can you share with us?
That's the wonderful thing about Skins. All that group of people was basically become my closest friends.
And can you share with us some fond memories together when you used to co-star in Skins that your fans might want to know about? Some shenanigans, some adventures.
Trouble in Skins.
Yeah.
They used to have. Do you guys know what Barocca is? Like the kind of tablet that you put in water to give energy and damage.
Oh yeah.
We used to have those waiting for us on set. We were 16 and we'd go out all night and then turn up on set having not slept.
Whoa!
I remember a few times doing that with Joe.
So it kind of fits with the feel of Skins.
Yeah, exactly. It was kind of what it was all about.
And outside of the X-Men, what are you a fan of? From geek culture, what are you generally like? Comic books, TV shows, video games?
TV shows. I binge watch TV shows like Breaking Bad, Stranger Things. I'm very much of a binge mentality on that. Books, comics. I kind of, I was saying yesterday, like Death Note and some of those things.
Oh wow! Death Note, yeah. There's a live action movie coming out. Death Note.
Cool.
All right. So this, we're in a Comic-Con right now, and you're part of one of the most revered franchises, which is X-Men. How do you feel about that? The rabid fanboy, culture where sometimes it's doesn't matter how well you do, there's always it's too far from what the comics came out with, or they're very critical, they're very protective of their favorite characters. How do you approach that?
I mean, I am a fanboy essentially.
Exactly.
So I appreciate them and love them for that, and also those are the people that keep you honest and keep you wanting to make great films and keep your films getting made.
Yeah.
Also, the most incredible thing is to come to things like this, see you all, meet you all, and then see costumes like these. And then I saw someone yesterday who was identical to my character in Mad Max Nux.
Exactly.
It's amazing to see the impact it can have.
Okay, speaking of, that was, Mad Max Fury Road has got to be one of the most incredible movies, and generally considered as one of the best action movies ever made. What was it like?
It was absolutely insane. We shot for 7 months in the desert in Namibia.
Yeah.
often there'd be hundreds of vehicles lined up. The engines were so loud that you couldn't hear anything. But it was the most incredible atmosphere because you get that smell of gas.
Yeah.
You'd get the sand in your face and dust. Hundreds of war boys screaming.
Right.
The tube was so ramped up in the adrenaline. And then George would just kind of let you go and you'd fly off into the desert.
Yeah, and you were pretty scary in that movie.
Yeah.
And you know, even like when you spray that paint on your face, and it's just crazy. And you know, they say, I read an article where there was this one writer who said that actors tend to gravitate towards roles that they identify with. But in your case, you've been getting such different roles. So are you like generally weird? You played the mutant, a zombie, a war boy, you know, like.
Yeah, I guess I'm just weird. But it's what I'm interested in. I like learning about those different aspects of life. Like when we were doing the prep for Warm Bodies. One of the strangest days at work I ever had was myself and Rob Corddry, who played M. We were in the car park, like doing zombie school in this car park, and
Yeah.
also like running around pretending to like chase brains
Yeah.
and like zombie slouch and walk, and that's an incredible job and privilege to like say that that's work.
And I read that you actually had to learn how to be a zombie. Like you kind of like took lessons. I mean, how do you even do that? Because there are no zombies to learn.
We had like Cirque du Soleil performers,
right?
Come and teach us like movement and things like that. So it was, as I say, quite a surreal, odd day in my life, where like we'd all be in the corner like trying to scratch to get brains. Very weird.
You know, you've had some of the most left of center roles out there. But what is that one role that you would like to do that you haven't portrayed, haven't been offered to portray? Something like a dream project. Like you can go as out there as you want.
As out there as I want. I would like to do something set in space.
In space?
So, yeah, I'd like to do a space movie, and I'd like to do a western. Maybe a western in space.
Yeah.
Cowboys on horseback in space.
I smell a green light for this project.
That's the movie, yeah.
Yeah, and like, how do you react with like the sudden fame, like with all these people going crazy wherever you go? Is it a little scary for you, or is it natural? Are you a little overwhelmed?
This is overwhelming, and in a great way, in a really lovely way. So thank you.
Yes.
Mahal ko kayo.
You said that to everyone in here, but I think everyone felt like you were saying it to her. Or him. Alright, so what is the strangest request you've had from a fan? Speaking of fans.
I don't think I should say that. Honestly.
Something that you can say on stage.
I mean, not often that strange. A lot of the time, people just want to say hello and hang out and have a drink.
Yeah. What about the strangest thing they ask you to sign?
That's body part.
So you can. How have you been feeling the Philippines so far?
I've had an incredible time there.
Yeah.
I've loved it. Yes, you okay? Yeah, I've had a wonderful time. Everyone's so welcoming.
Yeah.
The food's been incredible. Just traveling around Manila and seeing the city, and then we're going to go and look at some of the beaches as well.
You really should make it a point to check out the beaches.
No, I am.
We're not just saying it because we live here, but they're really incredible.
It's a wonderful country.
We heard you tried balut.
Not yet, no.
No?
I've eaten a lot of pork, I've eaten a lot of vinegar.
You don't want to try? Have you seen it?
I tried like the fried pig intestine yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't know at the time what it was.
Is that chicharron?
Yeah.
Chicharron, I think that's the one.
It was tasty.
And because Joe was able to see the balloon. It was actually, are you familiar what it is?
I've seen photos, yeah. I haven't seen it up close.
Okay, it's an egg.
Yeah, I know.
But it's not an egg that you're familiar with, where it's like the white and the yellow. You will actually see a bird inside the egg. With a beak and feathers.
Feathers?
No, you know, like a little bit of hair, baby hair. And when you bite into it, you will feel like, you should try
That's
it.
way too much description.
You know, to be able to say that you went to the Philippines and ate balloon.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, definitely do it.
So, you know, like you've been like going around and can you give us some sort of like, because I don't know how much they tell you guys, but anything to watch for as far as the X-Men franchise is concerned?
I mean, they're going to carry on making them.
Yeah.
Our involvement at the moment, I'm not sure of. But in theory, yeah, we'll wait and see. Hopefully, I'd love to carry on playing the role.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy playing and being with all that cast and crew. So we'll wait and see. But I have a feeling that there'll be more.
Yes, because you know, because right now there are talks of like the New Mutants and X-Force, and then after that, that's when the next X-Men will come out, and you know, I think everyone's just super excited about that. And what about like, what can you say about the Filipino fans? Because is this your first time in the region?
Yeah, my first time in the Philippines. Incredible fans, so dedicated and passionate. And just, oh, that wasn't for me. Yeah, no, it's been so lovely meeting everyone. And people that have like followed and supported my career since like 10, 15 years, and that means a great deal, so thank you.
And it's really crazy, like when I posted that I would get the chance to interview you, you would be surprised. It's not like mostly X-Men. There would be those who were fans from Skins, there would be you know, fans from Warm, you know, like as Fury Road, from Warm Bodies, like everywhere. And it's not just X-Men, so it's incredible how your fans have followed you through the years. And speaking of fans, we are going to get a couple of you guys to ask your questions. If you have some for Nicholas Hoult. Okay, so let's have a group theme. Okay, yeah, okay, after that. Okay, Mystique has a question. Hello, Raisin.
I go by Mystique. I want to know, how was it like working with Jennifer Lawrence?
It's kind of very similar to talking to you right now. Obviously, she's an incredible actress and great friend, so being opposite her in scenes is incredible. And I think we both had similar experiences in those movies because we were getting painted blue a lot of the time.
Alright, so, okay, we've got another, I don't know how we will choose so many fans out here. Okay, there you go, we've got that, is it the guy? Or is it girl? Yeah, the guy, okay, come on over. I think they wrote their question down. Wow, they are prepared. Okay, the phone kept shutting off. Okay.
Amen.
I'm so nervous. Take it easy,
Hi, I'm Enrico Justiniano. Do you remember my friend Joyce Lara, the one who gave you the marriage certificate yesterday?
Yes, we are married.
Well, she can't come today, so I will be the one asking the question that we're waiting for.
Okay.
Will
So
you
not
marry
much
her?
choice. I've already got the certificate, it's already
Okay, can you sign it?
it's official. Yeah, I got it at home.
I guess that was...
Ask where she is. Like, she's meant to be my wife, and they don't even know where she is.
And I think this is the first time that you ever got a proposal via proxy.
Yeah, she couldn't be here today.
No, she couldn't be here. She couldn't be bothered.
That's how much I really mean.
But will you marry her? Okay, so we've got a couple more questions here. Another fan.
Nicholas, what did you feel the first time you were cast as an X-Men?
I got really excited because as well I did my audition with Jennifer. I'd flown back from Australia especially for it, where we were meant to be shooting Mad Max, and then I thought my audition had gone really badly, so I was in a pretty bad mood. So I was actually really genuinely surprised when I got the role. And then I got super excited, and I changed the wallpaper on my phone to the Beast, and changed my ringtone to the soundtrack from the cartoon. So I was like a walking advert for X-Men for a little while.
Alright, thank you, Harley. Speak me, Harley. Alright, we've got one question here. Okay, we've got 3 more questions. He's over there. He's over there.
Hey man,
So my next question is, if you were gonna be cast as another X-Men member, who would you want to be?
Any other X-Men character?
Yes.
I would like to play, Gambit, or I love watching what Fassbender does with Magneto. Michael is fun. There's some other. Oh, there is Nightcrawler. But I think overall I'd stick with Beast.
Alright, so we've got 2 more. It's a tough job choosing who to ask. Okay, there you go.
Okay, this question is about Warm Bodies. Okay, so recently, the author of Warm Bodies, Isaac Marion, announced that there will be a book 2 entitled Burning World, which will be released in 2017. So, I just want to ask if is there an ongoing talk or possibility that for a movie adaptation, and are you ready to play Human R?
Well, first of all, yeah, I know about the book. I haven't read it yet, but I've heard it's a really incredible read and a great concept and idea behind the story and how to further it. So, yes, if there was potential to make that into a movie, it's certainly a character that I had a lot of fun playing and would want to